friends, denizens of the internet. Hello, welcome back to another exciting episode of RoboCop Rogue City over here, Lost Time Gaming. I'm Devo. We are jumping back into the shoes of Alex Murphy, and when we last left off, well, we got ourselves a skill point, and we're going to spend it. Now, what are we spending it on today? We got nothing close. I mean, close as in spend a point, get a new tier thing, but so what we're going to do is we're just going to bump up armor till we get high damage reduction, because that's really going to extend our survivability. So now that we're at the hospital, I believe, yeah, we're here to check up on Lewis. Excuse me, miss, looking for Anne Lewis.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor. Take the elevator.
I like how wounded female police officer wasn't specific enough. That's
my wife. She was with me when they started.
That's a lot of cops getting shot. A lot of shot cops.
No.
Call the elevator. I know RoboCop weighs a lot. I don't know if I'd trust him in a regular person elevator. Because they're usually. Oh.
You're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
There's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Yeah, you calm down, buddy. Don't make me get all RoboCop on your ass. Right after I read this. Ooh, secret admirer note. RoboCop's got nothing better to do. Kitty, you wouldn't answer, and I was dying to tell you that policeman was here again. He left chocolates for her and asked me not to tell anyone it was from him. It's so cute. I'm looking forward to seeing if his little advances are reciprocated. That is, when that poor policewoman wakes up from her coma. The guy seems nice, except for that awful haircut. Oh, somebody fancies Lewis, who also has a terrible haircut? That's a lot of people in this game. That's not really narrowing it down. Oh yeah, seems a little quiet. There we go. And I bumped the settings down in this game from epic to high in hopes to alleviate any future frame rate issues.
She's right in here.
Let's just...
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Thank you, obligatory nurse dialogue. Let me check the bathroom first, just to be sure. Yep, this bathroom is clear. Don't worry, Lewis, I checked the toilet for you.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Also, you'd think corpse theft, like mass corpse theft.
Don't you worry about her.
Mass corpse theft would be bigger news. Like, you know, somebody stealing a dead body, that would be news, of course. Like from a morgue or something like that. But like, someone stealing a bunch of dead bodies, like, that doesn't ping the news bell? No? Okay. Alright, let's get out of here just because I don't like being in hospitals. rather leave this place as fast as we can. Now usually in...
blood pressure.
Whoa.
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Yeah, shake it off. Shake it off, RoboCop. It's gotta suck to have to be constantly reminded about that fact that you're not alive anymore. Your brain's just like, oh, by the way, you died. Like, thanks, brain. Appreciate it.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
You know, it's one thing, again, to have mass body theft not be major news. It's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. But then, like, wait, the cops haven't even come here to talk to you about the mass body theft yet. Oh, man. Also, the criminals are building Frankenstein. That's the only answer. Why do they need brains? All the individuals whose bodies were stolen were healthy and physically fit prior to their deaths. Apparently, someone on the black market needs brains. But for what? For brain transplants? No one has made a successful brain transplant since, well, RoboCop. Ooh, the plot thickens. Alright. Let's get out of this hospital. You know, usually, at least this hospital's nice and clean. Usually in video games, hospitals tend to be the bad place where you don't want to be. Ah, yes, the security office.
Finally, I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Yeah, that's technically true. Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright, let's, it just comes back to, oh, it was Wendell Antonowski again. Oh well. Can't do nothing about that. Better leave.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Oh yeah, looking good. Oh, I didn't rescue a hostage. Wait, There was a hostage rescue? I didn't even see that. Or maybe that was the one I botched. Who knows? Didn't find all the chests. Yeah, didn't find an intoxicated hostage even. What? Okay, well, just goes to show. Yep, it's gonna give us a B rating, which is better than nothing, I guess.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you.
What's all the commotion?
Or the skill points. Because I like the skill points. Alright, let's get high damage reduction on our armor. The last tier one's really good. We want to get that at some point, but we need to kind of bring all of our other skills up to snuff, at least to a certain extent here, because we're gonna need the dash. As you saw with Ed 209, like, we're faster than Ed 209, but Ed 209 is a big beast and has long range, so getting into cover quicker on bigger targets is important. Again, oh, hello. We got there. Let me just rip that out of you. That is mine now. Oh, we must have a lot of those now, too. We should probably take a look. So we're on the tutorial board. We got 3.1, 3.3, 4.2. Probably go with the 4.2. What do we have here? Laser focus, piercer, more gore. Well, that's not going to help anyone, so that's actually not what we want, because that'll put us back to we wouldn't have the full auto anymore, which isn't extremely important that we have the full auto. A little bit of a AoE at the end. No, that's not really that good either. Yeah, you know what, let's just take the 4.2. Unless, what was the other one here? What's this one? Piercer and full auto is good. Alright, let's slap this board together. Let's just use this one. This seems like a good idea. Alright, so we want weapon damage. Weapon damage, good. So we needed up and a right. Up and right, 12. Reload speed. Let's see. The left and right. Yeah, pass through. And just a left. Now, this is what I mean. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this a couple episodes ago about the way some of the boards work, is that this will actually increase your weapon spread. I don't know why you would want that. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe what it is that we put the weapon spread on, right? But we also leave it so that it hits the left and therefore reduces the spread. No, see, that reduces our armor piercing too. That's terrible. Let's just do up and down. 15. No, we want less weapon spread. That's right. Nope, that wasn't right either. Guess we need a T. More reload speed. This isn't the most exciting process, I know, trust me. I mean, it's nice to see numbers get bigger, and therefore, you know, we can do more with them. I don't think I have anything else that would work for that. More reload speed? Why not, I guess? Reload speed's through the roof. Less weapon spread. Need a left and a down. Like this. Oh, I guess we need a actual T shape there, not that. There we go. Magazine capacity. More armor piercing. We don't have an upright here. That's a shame. So T-shape it is. All right. I think we're all good now. Look at our stats here. We have the armor piercer and the full auto, even though I moused over those incorrectly. So we got 16, 23, 45, 25, 28. And how does that compare to our tutorial board? Pretty good. It's pretty good. So we're definitely going to go with that. We've got basically increases across the board. More armor piercing, full auto. Yep. Seems good to me. Okay. What are we doing at the station this time? Anything? Anything going on in here? No? Need some help? No? Okay. I'll go be RoboCop somewhere else. Uh-oh.
This is not the time. You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Oh, sweet. I love talking to guys in the jail.
See you later in the briefing room.
Oh, you will. More than likely, you'll hear me in the briefing room thundering down the hallway in my steel shoes. Or, sorry, titanium-dipped Kevlar shoes. We're going downstairs. Visit the jail. We're going to hang out with Pickles? Pickles.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute?
Yeah, I guess.
First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker. Fucking rad. As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
To the range. Let RoboCop school you like a madman. Kurtz, you're going down.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice.
Okay.
Can I come in now? That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
Not.
Thank you, RoboCop. Just use it, the gun like a sword to just cut people's heads off as you move left or right. Just trying to take down Kurtz on the whiteboard there. Nobody's taking RoboCop's throne while he's on duty. Yeah, that's super accurate, but boy, we getting them points. Yep. Die, paper targets. Well, they think they're made of wood here, but... I've never... Oh.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
It's like I just found this gun. I don't know if it works or not. All right, regular crappy gun. Let's do this.
Huh. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's firing high and to the right.
Your
Useless.
service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
I like how he's like, yeah, I'll just keep this broken gun. It's fine. Like, wait, what? Oh, nice. RoboCop on the chalkboard. One of the things I was going to say, but then I realized we were in a shooting range and then had cutscenes afterwards. I've been to shooting ranges. I've never seen a shooting range that advances targets at you like this. Now, obviously, at a shooting range, you have button controls and you can adjust the range. But like, you see this kind of shooting range in video games a lot. But I've never actually seen it like that in real life. Also, most shooting ranges have a slanted wall at the back to lower ricochets and such. But hey, it's a video game. You don't need to like fire codes and ATF regulations here. Oh, it is
This
Pickles.
my favorite law enforcement officer.
Pickles.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'll be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
RoboCop had to explicitly state, you are not a Ronin. The world's smelliest Ronin, Pickles. Jeez. What's wrong with people? And I feel like if RoboCop hadn't explicitly stated that, he would have definitely thought that.
Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
It's like, we gladly do these quests because they're giving us more experience with which to get more skill points. But like, he definitely phrased that as in, he asked me to do his work for him and was going to take credit for it. Because otherwise it would have been his ass with the unstraightened photo. Check in. All right. Yep. Go. Database. Yep, some of that. Briggs. All right, got it. Oh wait, no, we gotta take the photo from the printer. That is a hell of a printer. Holy crap! I know it's the '80s, but dang, everything was bigger in the '80s. Still remember the monstrous VHS camera my grandfather had when we were younger. Only saw it like twice because that's how expensive it was, and that's how very rarely there was actually film for it. You go, Cecil, doing your job for you.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
No, Cecil, can you pull your weight around here, man? That'd be great.
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. The hats that he gave away to the homeless citizens of Detroit seem to have another application.
Wait, what's that?
Turn into balaclavas that are now commonly used to
Oh, jeez. We took your hats and turned them into balaclavas so we could rob you. Like, wait, what? That's crazy. That's not how hats work. I don't... Oh, that's a sad locker to have. Family photo, baseball, and some tickets. Here's the rest of your
put everything
job.
in the box.
Yeah,
I'll make sure his family gets it.
Are you sure? You're not going to make somebody else do it, Cecil?
I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Oh, I don't think you explicitly stated that it was emotional kind of trauma that was keeping you from doing your job. Maybe it was, and I was just ignoring it because all I heard was somebody not pulling their weight. Well, when you work for an hourly wage, people not pulling their weight really sticks out like a sore thumb. All right, what are you doing in here? Oh, I thought you were Ulysses, all arms crossed and being yelled at by the other cops, but no, you're just random guy number 12. You want to leave the area. Yes.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Okay, so that's going to be all the time we have for this episode today. Thank you everybody so much for joining me on another exciting look into the world of RoboCop Rogue City. I am Devo at LostTimeGaming. If you enjoyed the video today, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.